Like I said, most of what you're going to see, I planted the first few days of April, and I tried several different things that didn't come up just because it was too early, I guess. And a lot of times things are hit or miss, and I just plant a lot, and some comes up and some doesn't. You can see some cranberry beans here. These are field peas. Sunflower, more field peas. Some collards, some chard, and some arugula from the first round of planting, and I'm gonna let this go to seed. Pretty much like chard and arugula will come up anytime that I plant them, but depending, especially like if it's early, if you plant in April, the weather's going to change several times and it's going to bolt super quick, so that's kind of what's going on there. I used to always say that like chard was one of the few things that didn't have issues, but after a few years of growing it, now I have experienced those same issues. I think not really aphids, not really any aphids, but there's this stuff which turns out is like a leaf hopper or something, and that there's like a little worm in there, so that's kind of nasty. I didn't know that. I have yet to experience any sort of pest on arugula. The only things that I got from starters this year are these purple snap peas. You can see they're doing pretty good, right? And then this cucumber, that's just a Persian cucumber, I think. And then this basil, some regular basil, and then whatever kind of cucumber this is. What is it? A lemon cucumber. You can see lots of volunteer Mizuna coming up in different places. This is my second round of arugula. Like I said, it always comes up, but it's already bolting. You can see. Already bolting. Just pulled that whole thing up. Some Thai basil. That was also a starter. I really like Thai basil, but I really just like this end top part. I planted dill. I tried it before, but didn't come up. This year, I have a couple that are doing pretty good. One thing is that they have really bad aphids, and what I found out, see if you can see one. So there's tons of ladybug larvae on my dill because there's so many aphids. So that's kind of cool. It's a little frustrating, but I'm not going to pull it out. Anyway, I've been able to get quite a bit of dill off of this stuff, and this will probably make some good seed. More Mizuna. I planted things so early this year, it's a little bit misleading because so I'm leaving a lot of space because of all of these volunteers that planting so early can be a little bit misleading. There are lots of different springs and that sort of thing, so you plant and then things do really well and then they bolt, and then they don't do well or whatever, I don't know. So anyway, there's this thing though, everything's so early and my garden is fairly full, but what I know is going to happen is that there's going to be all these volunteers. So there's going to be a ton of tomatillos. There's going to be a ton of tomatillos. There's going to be a ton of tomatillos, and golden berries are starting to come up. What else? Yeah, so I said golden berries are starting to come up, and also a lot of tomatillos will come up, and so I'm super stoked on that. and we'll probably end up sacrificing a lot of stuff when the golden berries come up because I want those. So you can see here's a few. Oh yeah, here's another one. Goldenberry. Oh yeah, and then look, here's a volunteer chard. So I'm gonna try and keep that going. It might be a little crowded in here, but whatever.